What up, guys? Fruit Saber here. Back with more. Say it. Hey, one. We're gonna go ahead and finish Misaki, right? Oh, Misaki! Okay. Alright, the new day. February 17th, 1999. Is it morning? When I wake up, I notice the world on the other side of my curtain is dazzlingly bright. I wanted to yawn and realized too, I'm actually really tired. I yawned loudly while giving a big stretch. I slept pretty well for having been up so late the night before. I feel as refreshed as when you wake up after getting a full night's sleep on the weekend morning. Hey, let me check something real quick. I just realized I didn't check my mic. I just straight up started streaming. Okay, I think it's okay. It's like Nagamori isn't here yet. With the sun shining outside my window, maybe I can handle the morning routine myself today. I grabbed the blanket I've been curled up underneath just a minute ago before hauling it over to my bedroom window, which I opened. Then I tossed the blanket over the windowsill and began smacking it all over the palm of my hand. That should be good enough. I have a feeling it'll get nice and dry. It's really sunny out today. I look aimlessly up at the sky, the dazzling bright sun shining overhead. Wait, overhead? I look up at the sun once more. It's definitely directly overhead. Uh-oh. I hurriedly duck back inside my bedroom, grab my alarm clock on my bedside table and look at the time. There's only one hand. At least that's what it looks like. It's not really noon, is it? That would explain why it's so bright outside. I think I'm late. In fact, no matter how I look at it, I'm incredibly late. This wouldn't have happened if Nagamori wasn't so annoyingly helpful. But what happened today? Did she come down for code or something? That doesn't change the fact that I'm still hopelessly late. What should I do? I feel too awkward staying in my pajamas, so I go ahead and change into outside clothes. I expected after sleeping in that long, I feel too good to waste it on going to school. So what now? Suddenly I have all the time in the world. It would just go to waste here, so I might as well go out. With that in mind, I opened the door only to accidentally run into Yukiko. Morning. I blurted out before realizing what I'm saying. I figured out an excuse of what to say what I'm doing at home at this time of day later. My aunt shoots me a suspicious glance. At first, I assumed she'd be mad at me for not going to school, but apparently that's not the reason why she's weirded out by seeing me. She's staring at me with a fake look of genuine surprise. Yukiko? Upon hearing me call her name, she shakes her head before turning around and running down the stairs. Well, that was weird. Though I kind of have an idea what just happened. She doesn't know who I was, so I hurry after her. I run down the stairs searching for where she might be. I enter the living room. There I find her watching me anxiously. It's the type of look that you give a total stranger. Yukiko, it's me, your nephew. My name's Kouhei Orihara. Hearing me affirm my identity, she slowly nods in response, and her expression softens somewhat. I guess she hasn't forgotten me completely yet. She returns to her room with a vague expression of confusion on her face, but the way she looked at me, as if I was a total stranger, that the family member I lived with for close to 10 years now has simply forgotten me. I now truly understand the fear of being forgotten. A vague premonition I had is now becoming reality, right before my eyes. Instead of returning to my bedroom, I run from the house. There's no way I can stay there a moment longer. I have to find it. I have to find a place where I belong. The school I attend almost every day. I find myself standing in front of the main gate to it. I kind of regret not changing into my uniform. I glance at my wristwatch and see a little past 1 in the afternoon. Well, nothing I can do about now. There's something I desperately need to know. For the sake of my own sanity. Taking a deep breath, I enter the school courtyard. I need to find someone who remembers my existence. Lunch seems to have just ended and the entranceway to the school just deserted. The lack of students crowding the hallway makes that the perfect time for me to be here just like this. I have only one goal, to find Nagamori. My childhood friend who's as close to me, if not arguably closer than Yukiko, my own flesh and blood. I need to find her so I can see for myself. If she recognizes me as Kouhei Orihara, Just one word is good enough for me. All once for her to see my face and say my name, Kouhei. Just a simple acknowledgement would prove beyond a shadow of doubt that I exist in this world. I checked the time again. It's going to be impossible for me to walk around the school dressed like this. Go to the classroom. But there's no point sticking around here. I leave the main entrance behind, heading in the direction of the hallway. It's quiet. So quiet that it makes me want to scream. I slowly walk down the deserted hallway. The absence of people makes me feel as if I'm all alone in a strange place. Even my footsteps seems impossibly loud. The same hall I walked through countless times before seems unexpectedly foreign. That's the staircase next to me. The same one I run up with Nagamori every morning on the way to class. Go up the stairs, right? I climb the stairs, the sound of my feet hitting each step echoing loudly. I gradually disappearing. And the only thing I feel is impatience. I can see down the hall and I'm landing on the second floor. The hallway is lined with second-year classrooms. Nagamori is so close. My childhood friend. Someone who knows me better than anyone. Dude. You gotta stay here. Alright, wait for it, Nagamori. I simply stand here while holding my breath, waiting for the time to pass. The silence is painful. The hallway is lined with second-year classrooms. Nagamori is so close. My childhood friend. Someone who knows me better than anyone. Stay, right? What do you mean? Go up the stairs. What the hell? Where are we going? I can't bring myself to stay in the same place for too long. I continue up to the third floor while making sure there's still no one around. The third floor hallway is completely deserted. Stay here, right? Yeah. There's a chance someone might come out of the class by any moment. I can't let anyone find me here. Intense anxiety grips me as I continue to wait, time ticking slowly by. Suddenly someone barks at me. Someone's clearly shouting at me, and I recognize their voice. I recognize the face as well. It makes sense considering I see that annoying beard practically every day. And he should be, by all rights, recognize me as well after seeing me practically every day. But instead, he peers at me suspiciously. It's a look of deep mistrust. There's no way I can let myself get caught. I turn and race down the hallway. I continue running even as I hear Beauty shout after me to stop. I have no idea where I'm running. All I know is I have to put as much distance between myself and Beardy as possible. I figure out a better plan after I make it around that corner. I think that to myself as I take the turn. I almost slam headfirst into someone who seemingly came out of nowhere. But to be fair, I'm the one who didn't look where they were going. Ah! I really threw myself to the side. That was close. Any slower and we would have run into each other. I guess the whole thing about learning from your mistake is actually kind of true. Sorry, I shouldn't have been running like that. Oh shit. She bows in my direction while apologizing. She's someone I know very well. Nagamori. Hearing me suddenly say her name, she looks up at me. She stares at my face for a moment. Don't tell me, you don't know me? Damn. She hurriedly apologizes. She places a hand on her forehead as she struggles to come up with a name. The name of the guy standing right in front of her who knows who she is. Actually, don't worry about it. Now that I think about it, I never met you before. Only because everyone knows who Misaki Nagamori is. See ya. Damn, dude! That must have hurt him a lot. I quickly duck out of the conversation, leaving incredibly bewildered Nagamori behind. It's too painful for me to stay there any longer. Damn, his childhood friend don't even remember him. I stand in the courtyard, looking up at the school. As the bell rings out, signaling the end of 6th period class, the sun begins rapidly setting. The school shadow stretches out and the world becomes colored in shades of red by the sun. I remain in that twilight world, wandering through the school by myself. I should already know what's going on. So what exactly do I hope to gain from staying here? I have to go. I have to go back home. I have to see Yukiko, so she doesn't forget about me again. She's all I have left in this world. Oh, suddenly I stopped. There's a window with bright red light shining through. Over a rectangular red shadow. Another red sunset today, huh? That must mean the weather will be nice tomorrow. It's like my mind is set to automatic. I'm running without full comprehending what's going on. I'm going to that place, where I know she'll be. I climb the stairs to the roof that I usually never take, and before I know it, I'm standing in front of the Do Not Enter sign. I grab the knob of the door that leads outside and slowly turn it, appreciating the feeling of cold steel in my palm. I then push the door open. The shadow from the chain link fence forms complex patterns on the concrete, colored various shades of red from the setting sun. It's a place that seems to exist separate from the real world, almost like a dream. I found myself stepping into that place. My entire existence is dyed shades of red. I slowly walk forward, blocking the glare from the sun with the palm of my hand, and there, in front of me, I see a shadow dyed red by the setting sun. It's cast by Misaki, who's leaning against the fence, watching the world spread out around her from atop of the roof. Greet her. Misaki. I hesitantly call out the person standing before me. If she sees me as a stranger, if she doesn't recognize me, then there will be no one left in the world who remembers who I am. That much I can be sure of. Misaki? The cold wind burned the lingering remnants of winter blows through the fence, shaking it. Misaki turns to face the direction of the person who called her name, one hand holding her hair down against the strong wind. Silence. She immediately tilts her head in the side, puzzled, a look of confusion on her face. I have to face facts. I can't bring myself to speak. It feels like my world is falling apart. The world we shared, that I thought I had forever, is vanishing without a sound. I feel a sense of loss, having accidentally wandered into a place where I don't belong. My very existence rapidly vanishing from this world. That's when I realized something. I loved Misaki. I really loved her. And I only just figured it out. What? The warm words flow out from between her lips. My name. I fearfully look up into her face. She's beaming back at me with her usual warm smile. Misaki? She nods apologetically. Why would you do that? I know I'm a mess of emotions right now. And yet all I can do is stand there in bewilderment, looking at that smile. She brings her face as close to mine as peering into it. You gonna hug her? Yeah. The next thing I know, I have my arms wrapped tightly around her. I'm moving on autopilot. For some reason, even I don't understand. The voice of a girl who is completely bewildered. Why are you apologizing? You're wrong. You didn't do anything wrong, Misaki.
私、浩平くんに嫌われたくないよ。
You could never do anything wrong.
どうすれば許してもらえるの？どうすれば浩平くんを傷つけたこと許してもらえるの？
Let me stay like this. Let me hug you like this a little longer. The warmth of the person I love is in my arms, as close to me as possible. Oh, fuck.
本当に少しだけだよ。
She murmured softly in my ears. I was crying. Because memories of my existence remain intact inside Misaki's mind. The person I love more than anyone in the world remembers who I am. That alone leaves me feeling so very happy. Whoa, dude, it's been like 2 weeks? Kinda. Was it a week? I don't remember. The only thing that passes is the time. I'm gradually fading away. As I grow more solid in that other world, my presence in this one diminishes. It's an incredibly simple theory. Very simple, and also inescapable. I stare silently at my hands, the room I lived in for so long, and myself within it. Even this obvious combination will soon become nothing more than a memory, and eventually that's not too far in the future. I change my clothes and leave my room. I walk down the empty hallway and head downstairs. I look at the clock and see it's just about 3 p.m. Having confirmed that, I leave the house like always, so I can see someone who I cherish more than anything in the world, hoping to form a bond with the only person I have left. Yo, Misaki! A certain senpai of mine walks out through the main gates, school gates, along with a surge of other students heading home, and runs happily over to where I'm standing.
こんにちは、浩平くん。
Hey!
最近よくここで会うね。
You're right, I guess we just happened to head home around the same time. Dressed in my regular clothes, it's clear that I'm not on my way home from school, but since she can't see me, there's no way for her to know that. Want some company?
送ってくれるんだね。
Since you live across the street. Okay. The distance to her house is only about 50 meters. So the two of us walk almost ridiculously slow to maximize our time spent together. Hold her hand. Oh! I softly hold her hand, which is right next to mine. What's wrong? Amelia let go, spooked by an unexpected strong reaction.
今、誰かに手をつかまれたんだよ。
I didn't grab it. I was holding it on purpose.
え？浩平くんだったの？
Oh, I forgot she's blind. She doesn't know. Yeah.
どうしたの？急に。
She sounded honestly puzzled. No particular reason. If you prefer I didn't, I won't.
いいよ、いいよ。つないで帰ろうね。
Oh, she says with a smile, offering me her hand. Okay, take her hand. I take it, holding it more firmly this time. Misaki still seems a little shy, but she nods, smiling happily at me. Still, I can't help but feel embarrassed by the simple act of affection, especially since we're standing right in front of our school. Without saying another word, the two of us start walking.
どうしたの？
What do you mean?
今日の浩平くん、無口だよね。
I am?
うん。せっかく一緒に帰ってるんだから、もっとお話ししようよ。
Well, you see, you don't have a boyfriend, do you?
いきなりな質問だね。
I'm sorry if I offended you. I didn't mean to.
謝らなくてもいいよ。ただちょっと驚いただけだから。
I shouldn't have asked, huh?
でも聞きたかったんだよね。
Kinda.
いないよ。
Yeah, I always assumed you were pretty popular among the guys at school.
そんなことないよ。
I'm sure you had a fair share of invitations to dates though, right?
そうだね。
See?
でもね、私は絶対に断るよ。だって残酷だからね。
That's far from what I expected her to say.
私と付き合うってことは、私が背負うハンデをその人にも押し付けるってことだから。
Dang.
一緒にいる時間が長ければ、きっと私はその人に迷惑をかけると思う。
That's not true.
浩平くん、
She looks me straight in the face.
あのね、 世の中の人は浩平くんが思っているほどいい人ばかりじゃないんだよ。
Dang, she's too, what they call it? The person with a realistic, viewpoint in the world. She's a realist? A realism? Whatever. I can't return to the look of sadness in Misaki's eyes.
苦しい思いをするのは私だけで十分だよ。だから私は自分の好きな人を束縛するようなことはしたくない。あ、そういえばあと1週間だね。
She abruptly changes the subject. You mean until graduation?
早いよね。
Oh, until this year, graduation hasn't really meant anything to me. But this time it's different. Because I'm friends from Misaki.
浩平くん、卒業式には出席するの？
I really like to.
在校生代表で何人か出席できるよね。
Really?
多分そのはずだけど。
In that case, I absolutely be there.
本当？
Of course, the ceremony is your first big step out into the real world.
門出か。
She lowered her gaze slightly, murmuring to herself, "What's wrong?"
浩平くん、絶対に来てね。
I'll be there, I promise.
もし来なかったらすごく怒るよ。
Okay. Dude, is the author cruel? Can he at least stay until Misaki graduation? Or he's gonna disappear, just like all the other endings. But the other endings was by Jun Maeda, right? With the other characters. Misaki house is finally just up ahead.
もう着いたね。
Looks that way.
送ってくれてありがと
Of course.
う。約束忘れたらダメだよ。
I will.
バイバイ、浩平くん。
She smiles at me while waving goodbye before going inside, at which point I head in the direction of home. Oh snap, graduation, March 2nd. Look at you saw the icon? It's like two married people. Awakened by the jarring chatter of my alarm clock, I frantically reach over to my bedside table to turn it off. I grope for the switch and push it. Silence descends in direct contrast to a moment ago. I try to shake out the drowsiness clouding my vision as I take in the space around me. I'm in my room in Yukiko house. Though to be fair, it was only my room until a few days ago. If she finds me in here, she'll kick me out immediately. Pretty lucky she's on a business trip for the time being. I can't disappear just yet. I look at the calendar. There's a circle drawn in red marker around the square marking tomorrow's date. It's Misaki graduation ceremony. I made a promise. I told her I'd be there, no matter what. That's why I can't disappear yet. Give me one more day. That's all I want. It's the phone in the living room. I get out of bed and go downstairs. The shrill ringing echoes loudly in the quiet house. I pick up the phone. I know who's on the other end. Yes, this is Orihara speaking.
川名です。
Oh, the cheerfulness in her voice is audible over the phone. It's been a while, Misaki.
昨日も電話したよ。
You did?
う
The only person who calls me now is Misaki.
ん。それで明日のことなんだけど。
I can't believe it's almost time.
それで浩平くんは今日学校に来ないの？
School? Didn't we have the day off?
卒業式に出席する人は明日の準備があるから学校あるよ。
I had no idea.
やっぱりだね。私も多分知らないだろうなって思って電話したんだよ。
Thanks. I guess I should start heading over then, huh?
うん。もうすぐ始まるから急いでね。
Okay. I returned the receiver to the cradle. This is a rehearsal for a ceremony? There's no way I would have known that. Especially since I haven't been to school in several days at this point. Should I go? I'd love to see Misaki's face. Having made up my mind, I change into my uniform and start walking to school. It really feels like it's been forever. Since I walked through the main gate or even just put on my uniform. As I pass through the gate, I see sakura blossoms floating through the air right in front of me. It brings home the reality that it's already spring. I guess it makes sense why it's so warm out. The flower petals must have been blown here thanks to the breeze, since there are no sakura trees on school grounds. Several students are busy affixing a pink sign decorated with multitude of flowers to the school main entrance. There's no doubt about it. Tomorrow is graduation. That unique atmosphere, synonymous with the ceremony, joy mixed with sadness, is starting to fill the air. I lean against the fence that surrounds the roof, looking down at the gym. I can see students off in the distance carrying folding chairs. I'm glad I came, but of course there's nothing for me to do here. Hope it'll be sunny tomorrow too. I think to myself while enjoying the warm breeze. I hear a voice from behind me. Yo, Misaki.
Konnichiwa, Kouhei-kun.
For your information, I'm not slacking.
それなら何してるの?
I'm visualizing.
大変だね.
She walks over to me, chuckling in amusement. You're really going to graduate.
おかげさまでね.
I'm going to miss you.
いつだって会えるよ.
Okay, but consider this. What are you stuck around for an extra year? Of course I'm joking.
そうしようかな.
She leaned against the fence next to me, and I already know what she's about to say. I'm just joking. The same thing she says all the time. The line that I come to associate with her. But this time, she says nothing at all. All I hear is the sound of the wind. It's quiet enough on the top of the roof that I can even hear the fence swaying slightly. By the way, I say, talking louder to fill the silence. After the ceremony, I'm wondering if you want to go out somewhere for a bite to eat.
それなら学食がいいな.
The cafeteria.
あんまり嬉しそうじゃないね.
You only graduated from high school once, right? How about we go somewhere downtown? She lowered her gaze and appears to be considering her next words, a somber expression on her face. Misaki? You don't seem like your usual self today. I noticed for a while now.
そんなこと.
Her words trail off before she can finish.
ね、Kouhei-kun.
She says like she just realized something. Then while gazing out beyond the fence.
今日はいい天気なんだよね.
Huh? Yeah, it sure is.
明日も明後日もいい天気だよね.
I hope so.
そっか. きっと楽しいんだよね.
At first, I have no idea what she's talking about.
たくさんの人の喧騒に囲まれて、あちこちで楽しそうな笑い声が聞こえて、賑やかな客引きに実演販売の元気な声、好きなものを食べて、好きな服を着て、暖かな日差しと桜の香りを感じながら、好きな人と一緒に歩く。そこにいるだけで時間が経つのも忘れて、少しずつ静かになる夕暮れの空気を感じながら、楽しい一日が終わる。そして次の日もまた新しい場所に立っている。その繰り返し。
Then, as she continues to stare out past the fence, she repeats her original statement.
きっと楽しいんだよね.
Then come with me. I may not be able to give you that whole person you love part, but I can handle the rest of it. What do you say?
ごめんね.
Why not?
怖いから.
Her voice is low and quiet. So quiet that the sound of the wind of the roof is almost enough to drown it out completely.
どうしようもなく怖いんだよ。外の世界が。この学校以外の場所が。
But Misaki, you can't. It is a complete departure from how she usually acts. A girl who never showed any sign of being blind.
いつもはこの学校の中にいるからね.
She looks in my direction before continuing.
この学校は私が唯一光を取り戻すことのできる場所だったんだ。私ね、家が近かったこともあって、物心ついた時から この学校を遊び場にしてたんだよ。小学校が終わると次はこの学校。毎日毎日勝手に忍び込んで校舎の中を走り回ってた。最初はもちろん先生に見つかって外に連れ出されたりもしたけどね。それでも毎日通う私に愛想を尽かしたのか、そのうち先生も何も言わなくなった。中にはお菓子をくれる先生もいたんだよ。
There's an instance in her laugh as she recounts the seemingly happy childhood memory.
学生の人もよく一緒に遊んでくれたよ。昼休みに学食に連れて行ってもらったりもした。だから私も大きくなったら絶対にこの学校に通うんだって。そして小学校6年生の時。
She turned her eyes on me. They're dark and cold, yet full of more kindness than anyone I know.
私は目が見えなくなった。その時、私の中の風景は時間を止めた。私は私の知っている場所でだけ真っ黒なスクリーンに鮮やかな景色を映すことができる。ずっと大好きだった。この学校の中でだけね。
And after the graduation ceremony tomorrow, she had to leave this place behind. Her eyes grow cloudy with a film of tears. They're full of heartbreak and grief. And those same eyes that always seem to be full of life and energy, of encouragement. At some point along the way, I forgot that she experienced more pain and suffering than most. And she remained burdened with that grief, even now. There must be something I can do for her. What's the last thing I could possibly do for the person I hold so dear?
卒業式、絶対に来てね。
She beams at me with her usual smile as she wipes away the tears on her cheeks.
多分、浩平くんに見送ってもらえたら、笑顔で卒業することができると思うんだ。
I'll be there. I promise.
寝坊したら本当に怒るよ。
I won't. I promise I'll be there to watch you graduate. The least I can do before I disappear from this world is be there for my loved one during a milestone moment. Doing that will act as my final apology as well. Goodbye, Misaki. I hope I can speak those words with a smile. Oh my god, it is it! Alright, March 3rd. Dude, you think the art is gonna fuck us over? What kind of ending we're gonna go for? Alright, let's see. I managed to wake up before my alarm goes off. I nervously open my eyes. I'm in the same place as yesterday. A sigh of vast relief rushes out of me. It's clear that I'm still here in this world. Knowing that makes me incredibly happy, because I'm able to attend Misaki's graduation ceremony. I crawl out from under my blankets to turn off my alarm before it can start ringing. Of course, it doesn't mean I'm in the clear yet. There's still a chance I may very well vanish in the middle of the ceremony. I might even vanish in a minute or two. No, I'm not going to worry about that today. It's my dear Misaki graduation ceremony. That's all that matters. I put my uniform, making sure I look nice before heading out. I end up stepping back inside and standing in front of a mirror, giving myself a once-over. I fix the knot on my tie, then leave my room for real. Look at the sign. It's really nice out. Warm sunlight shines down from basically cloudless blue sky. The sun shining down the school casts a stark rectangular shadow on the ground. This is what some might call the perfect graduation weather. The sign of students affixed to the main gate is covered in beautiful sakura-colored decorations. Until now, I never felt any particular way upon seeing that sign. But this year is different, because there's someone I'm here to support, who I want to congratulate wholeheartedly. I walk through the main gate and head in the direction of the gymnasium. The entrance to the gym is already crowded with uniform-clad students. The graduates should already be inside, meaning everyone milling around out here are current students who came to watch. On closer inspection, there seemed to be a mix of kids from various classes and grades. Only a few are allowed to attend, acting as representatives to a general student body. And of course, there's no way I could possibly participate since I don't even go here. Meaning the only way I can get in is via the general admission entrance for relatives. It's not like they check each person's credentials to make sure they're related to someone from the graduating class. Meaning if I say I'm someone's brother, they'll easily let me inside. And so I head toward the line. However, that's when I notice a familiar face at a temporary reception area. It's Beardy. What the hell is he doing? Apparently he's in charge of the graduation reception desk. Of all days, and of all people, Beardy's the last person I wanted to see right now. Look for a different way in. Shit! I kicked the pound around in a pointless fit of rage before beginning to run around the gym. Time to try and find another way in. Considering he spotted me the other day when I've been here and chased me off school property, I highly doubt he'll let me in if he sees me. Not only that, but there's also a chance he'll call the cops on me. If that happens, the ceremony will turn into a chaotic mess. I'm no one. I don't exist here in this world anymore. Shit, the door's locked too? The heavy metal door that's almost always wide open is locked up tight today. I raised my fist instinctively to bang on the door, but I stopped myself at the last second. Throwing a tantrum isn't going to get me anywhere. Shit! Instead of bringing my fist crashing down onto the door, I shout out again in frustration. Then I keep running. I'm running out of time. The graduation ceremony is literally about to begin. But not this one either. I stop in front of a different door. It seems like all the doors are locked. With no options left, I head back to the main entrance. It looks like the general admission area has long since closed up shop. But Beardy remains an immovable obstacle. He looks so comfortable sitting on that folding chair of this that I doubt he'll go anywhere until after the ceremony's over. If he was a third-year homeroom teacher, then at least I know I had to go inside before the start of the ceremony, but I know that's not going to happen. I looked longingly at the gym, but in this moment it seems so hopelessly far away. Am I really not going to be able to keep my promise to Misaki? Some teachers poked their head out inside the gym, exchanged a few words with Beardy. He nods a couple times, and that teacher once again ducks back inside. He reaches out for the only entrance to the gym, and then he locks it right in front of my eyes. It's really nice out. I'm lying on back of the roof, watching the clouds float by. It's warm and really quiet. I wonder how long I've been up here. The next thing I know, the sky is a deep crimson. Still lying on the hard concrete, I stared up at the red painted sky. I'm so comfortable. Comfortable enough that I could easily disappear right here and now. Am I really okay with that? I think to myself. Suddenly a shadow falls over my face, interrupting my thoughts. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, it is. It means tomorrow will be sunny, she adds. London, France, Misaki? Oh, you motherfucker, why didn't you just translate I can see her panties? The meaning of my words dawns on her, and she hurriedly places her hands on her skirts, holding it down. She looks at me fixedly, blushing in embarrassment. I didn't see, I was shown. I explain to her as I slowly get up to my feet. It's impossible to resist an inborn composure. She looks away, pouting. If it makes you feel any better, I only saw a little. That's fair enough. That's enough of that. Congrats on your graduation, Misaki. Yeah. She gives me her innocent and carefree smile. I told you I'd be here. It's a white lie, but I know it only hurt her feelings if I tell her the truth. I guess I feel guilty for it, but oh well. She takes out a black tube. It's wrapped in pink ribbons. Knowing you, I'm sure you prefer some red and white celebratory dumplings over a diploma. Nodding, she suddenly takes out another box from seemingly out of nowhere. followed by a second one.
浩平くんの分だよ。
Thanks?
後で食べようね。
She grinned, seemingly truly amused.
でも、本当にあっという間だったよ。
You mean until graduation?
この3年間だよ。この3年はすぐだった。これで最後なんだって思うと、今までは当然のように身近にあったものが全部かけがえのないものに思えるんだ。
Yeah.
浩平くんも絶対にそう思うよ。あと1年したらね。
Yeah, right.
私ね、これから学校の中を歩いてみようと思うんだよ。
Right now? Their deep red sun is already halfway through its journey toward the horizon. Okay. In that case, let me tag along.
え？でも悪いよ。
What are you talking about? I'm sure it will. I cut her off and began walking toward the school. You gave me a lunchbox and everything. Misaki is graduating from the school today. It won't be long before I disappear from this world. I look up, and before I know it, the pale full moon has risen into the crimson sky. The hallway is illuminated by the orange glow of the setting sun. Our shadows stretch out behind us. Misaki and I walk side by side down the quiet corridor.
ここの廊下って長いよね。
It sure is.
昔ね、ここを走り回ってよく怒られたんだよ。
Misaki, you're still getting in trouble for running down this hall.
そうかもしれないね。
A wistful expression crosses her face as she reminisces. She keeps walking. For Misaki, her tour of the school is primarily in her mind. Memories of places and events that will never fade with time.
あ、思い出したよ。
She murmured as she races over to the side of the hall. Remember what?
ここにね、私の落書きがあるんだよ。
When you were a kid?
あちこちに書いたんだけど、ほとんどが見つかって消されちゃったんだよ。でも、ここの落書きだけは最後まで残ってた。まだ残ってるかな。
The wall Misaki is looking at has no such graffiti-like scribbles on it. In fact, it looks like someone recently repainted it.
そっか、やっぱり消されちゃったんだね。
She murmured sadly, figuring out the truth from my silence. What was it anyway?
恥ずかしいよ。
Well, now I really want to know.
笑わない？
I promise.
誰にも言わない？
Rumor has it that I'm a very tight-lipped young man despite appearances.
あのね。
She glances down shyly as she continues.
あいあい傘。
Okay. I don't want to laugh at her. I'm not laughing at her.
ひどいよ。笑わないって約束なのに。
Sorry, that's pretty cute though.
浩平くん、嘘つきだよ。
I'm not laughing.
うーん。
I would never laugh at you, Misaki. Unless you told a joke, then I'll laugh. Whose name did you put under the umbrella besides yours?
嘘つく人には教えてあげないよ。
I swear I won't laugh this time.
気になる？
Yes. What? I want to know. They said that I don't need to know.
でもやっぱり嫌だよ。
Oh! Okay, that's why you choose that
読み
choice.
込みするんだね。
She's just gonna run away. It's fine if you don't want to tell me.
別に言いたくないわけじゃないんだよ。
She lowers her head before continuing.
あのね、小学校の頃に好きだった男の子。
Yeah, how that turned out.
全然。
So it goes.
そうだね。
We continue our silly conversation about nothing, and Misaki memories. Our happy time together seems to pass in the blink of an eye. The bright red sun sinks into the darkening cityscape as the clock continues counting down on my time left here. I walk alongside Misaki through the school that's now completely enveloped in darkness. There's a sadness in Misaki's voice as she recounts her childhood memories one by one.
ごめんね、こんなに遅くまで。
Don't worry about me.
だったらもう一つだけわがまま言わせてくれるかな。
You can ask for many requests as you want, selfish or otherwise. I want nothing more than spend my remaining moments here with the person I love.
最後に行きたいところがあるんだけど。
Of course, lead the way.
ありがとう、浩平くん。懐かしいな。
The third-year classroom is wrapped in shadows. It's the last place she wanted to go. Isn't this where you've been studying up until today?
それでも懐かしいよ。
She says before stepping aside. I follow her. Of course, we can't turn on the overhead lights, so the classroom remains dim and dark. The full moon shining in through the window provides enough illumination that I can see well enough regardless. Misaki walked towards the back of the room by herself, then sits down at a desk that's third back from the front by the window. Is that your seat?
今日までは私の席。でも明日からは違う人のだよ。
She rests her hands on the desk in front of her, looking out to the window. She's illuminated by the glow of the moon. As she sits there, she suddenly cries out, as if remembering something.
返却するの忘れてたよ。
She says about before taking 2 books out from inside her desk. Wait, are those...
浩平くんと一緒に借りた本だよ。
I'm sure it's not a big deal if you don't return them, right? It's not like she has her name written down anywhere.
それは泥棒だよ。
How do you plan on returning them at this point?
今から返しに行くよ。
Isn't the door locked?
大丈夫だよ。合鍵があるから。あ、
You forgot to return the key too, huh?
その通りだよ。
Ha.
今日は本だけを返却して、後で鍵を返しに来るよ。
How about I return the books for you then?
浩平くん、道に迷わないかな。
I'll be fine. I got lost enough time that I finally remembered the way.
だったらお願いしようかな。
Leave it to me. I'll take care of it. I take the 2 books from Misaki along the key to the library. I'll be right back.
いつまでも待ってるよ。
Oh, don't do it! Knock it off. I leave the classroom. Misaki and Latte are following me outside. Is he gonna disappear? I only have the moonlight to help me guide my way through the dark halls of the school. And yeah, I still managed to make it to my destination without any problems. I sat in front of the library. I used the key Misaki gave me to unlock the door. I opened it and then immediately met with darkness, without even a hint of light inside. I can't see more than a few scant centimeters ahead. The darkness at the library is real and very deep. I don't get it. I murmured absentmindedly to myself as I take in almost the preternatural darkness before me. But then I suddenly remembered the reason why it's so impreternaturally dark. The curtains. The thick curtains used to block out the sun and protect the books are currently drawn. Crying out loud. That explains why the moonlight from the hall doesn't reach the room. Though it certainly makes it difficult to walk in and around in here. I grope along the walls to find by the door for the light switch. The light from outside the school can't come in, and that means lights from here and here won't filter out either. So turn on the lights of the library shouldn't be a problem. So I somehow managed to find the switch and flip it on. A moment later, the lights turned on. After having grown accustomed to the darkness, the sudden brightness is almost painful. Misaki will be sad if I'm away for too long, so I really need to get back. I'm just about to start walking to the library when suddenly stop. With someone like me, all it takes is a simple flip of the light switch to be able to see. But for Misaki, I turn back to the entrance and flip the switch back off. The room once again plunges in darkness. I'm not sure what the point of all this is, and yet regardless, I begin walking into the darkness. The epitome of darkness. So dark I can't see my hand in front of my face. I walk carefully forward step by step. I hold onto my hands out to either side of my body as I try not to walk into anything. Ah! Something seemed to grab my feet from underneath me. A soft thud echoes quietly. I land in a heap at the ground. The floor is right in front of me. Next to me is some kind of metal object. What the heck? I nervously reach out and touch it. For crying out loud. It's just a freaking chair. It seemed like I tripped over a chair someone left in the aisle and forgot to put away. I brushed the dust off my uniform, pushing myself back up off the ground. Shit! I start walking again, using my hands to brush the rest of the dust off of my clothes. But now my sense of direction is completely screwed up. I have no idea where I came from or where I'm going. Granted, it's not like I even know where the right bookshelf is. Bookshelf. Right, because I have books. Except I'm not carrying anything right now. I hurriedly begin searching for the books. Crawling over the dusty floor, I desperately grope around for anything book-shaped. But I can't find anything. Where are they? They must be here somewhere. My anxiety is ramping up to a ridiculous degree. My hand brushes against something hard, but it doesn't feel like a book. I run my hand over it once more. It's cool to the touch. A chair? And hard. What the heck? I'm leaning close to what my hand is touching. Oh! There's a loud noise. What the hell? I have no idea what's going on. It echoes loudly in the silent space. I immediately turn around. But all I'm greeted is darkness. The room immediately falls quiet again. And the all-encompassing light, silence. I can't see anything, no matter how hard I squint. Not even a sliver of light can penetrate this space. I can't see what's beneath me. I can't see my own feet. And there were stairs in front of me right now. I ended up falling down them because I wouldn't know they were there. I can feel my body trembling because I'm scared. I finally understand the meaning behind her words, not being able to see. Her fear born from that is so raw and desperate that it interferes with her ability to live. If I had to wander through this darkness forever, and I was told that the light would never return, what would I do? I can only come to one conclusion. It remains the same no matter how many times I tried to reconsider it. I never realized how weak I was, how naive. And yet, what about Misaki? I wonder how she views it. She went through her head when she lost her sight forever. Did she reach the same conclusion as me? But Misaki's here. Just then the light of the room suddenly turns on. The darkness clears and the landscape of the library emerges from out of it. I noticed the trash was lying toppled over on the floor in front of me, and its contents scattered about. That explains the mysterious sound from a moment ago. I managed to scare myself half to death with the sound of something I knocked over.
Kouhei-kun, iru no?
Hear Misaki's voice coming from the doorway. Yeah. I get up and head towards the door where Misaki is standing, peering in anxiously.
あんまり遅いから探しに来ちゃったよ。
For your information, I'm not a kid.
そうだよね。
She nods apologetically.
そろそろ戻ろうか。
Hang on a sec. I grabbed the two books that had been lying ridiculously close by and put them back where they belong. Okay, all set. I run over to Misaki, who's still peering inside anxiously, and turn off the light. I lied, Misaki. After leaving the library, the two of us walked down the dimly lit hallway together.
卒業式に来てくれなかったってこと？
What? How did you know?
浩平くん、嘘つくの下手だからね。
I'm sorry.
言い訳は？
I don't have one. She giggles.
浩平くん、やっぱり嘘つくの下手だよ。
I can't blame this on anyone but myself. My utter uselessness is what led to this. I have no excuse.
卒業式を見てもらえなかったのは残念だけど、その後、私のために一緒にいてくれたから、それだけでも嬉しいよ。
I'm still sorry.
だったら、これから卒業式しようよ。
She smiles at me cheerfully, trying to cheer me up. Right now?
この前のクリスマスの時みたいに、
Oh.
二人だけの卒業
I
式。
got water. A graduation ceremony for two people?
どうかな？
As long as you're okay with me representing the entire student body.
いいよ。 卒業生が私だけでよかったらね。
We're back in the classroom once again, so I can watch Misaki graduate. Misaki and me. A graduation ceremony for just the two of us. She stands in front of the window for a moment. She looks up at the sky full of glittering stars, then turns to face me. The moon radiance, coupled with a glow from the city lights, forms an almost mystical aura around her. I find myself being drawn toward her.
最初はどうするのかな。浩平くん？
Here? Her innocent smile snaps me back to the present moment.
やっぱり効果を斉唱するのかな。
We probably shouldn't. If we're too loud, someone might catch us.
だったら在校生代表の掃除だね。
What do you mean?
卒業生を送り出すための言葉だよ。
Yeah, okay then. Congratulations. Congratulations, Misaki! What?
続きは？
That's it! Don't tell me the usual speech is longer than that.
うん。今の160倍くらいは長いよ。
Seriously? Is really that long?
でもいいよ。うん。内容は間違ってないと思う。
In that case, let's keep going.
次は卒業生代表の答辞だね。
Is that the response to the send-off?
私が浩平くんにお礼の言葉を返すんだよ。
Makes sense.
今日は本当にありがとう。私、浩平くんに出会えて本当に良かったと思ってるよ。もしあの夕焼けの日に私が屋上に行かなかったら、浩平くんが来てくれなかったら、そう思うとたくさんの選択の中で浩平くんと出会えたことが
She seems to choke up slightly, lowering her gaze.
ごめん。感謝の言葉がいっぱいで、これ以上声にならないよ。
Honestly, this is good enough for me.
ありがとう、浩平くん。
She managed to squeeze these words out, sound like she's on the verge of breaking down. The silence between us stretches on for several moments.
次は何かな。
Doesn't the principal give a speech?
それは無理だね。
Fair. The last thing I want is that old geezer talking our ear off.
ということは PTA 代表の挨拶とかも無理だね。
Probably.
残ってるのは卒業証書の授与だけだよ。
With that, she gives me the tube that was her diploma rolled up inside. Should I just hand it back?
名前を呼んでからね。
Okay. I face Misaki, who's sitting up straight in her seat. Misaki-senpai. Holding out her diploma.
こんな時に先輩はつけないよ。
Just Misaki then.
フルネームでね。
Okay. I look her straight in the eyes again. Misaki Kawana.
はい。
She takes the diploma from me before nodding. Aw. Is that it then?
卒業式全部終わっちゃったね。
That took less than 5 minutes.
あんまり盛り上がらなかったね。
Well, not only with 2 people.
でも楽しかったよ。
That reminds me, shouldn't we eat food that went out of your way to make it? I took out the red and white congratulatory steam buns that Misaki gave me earlier.
ちょうどお腹空いてたんだよ。
We sit side by side in the pitch dark classroom, eating steam buns. We look even more ridiculous than we did on Christmas Eve. This is certainly the weirdest graduation ceremony I ever attended.
でも私はこんな卒業式の方が嬉しいな。
Then that's good. She says, nodding cheerfully. The moon is shining ever brighter than before, illuminating Misaki through the square window frame. She's so kind, and so pretty, and stronger than anyone I know. I'm happy that I fell in love with someone like her in my final moments here in this world. That also makes me impending departure all the more painful. Misaki? Can I kiss you? I blurred out. Because I love you.
卒業式の後に告白なんてドラマみたいだね。
I'm sure even the worst soap opera wouldn't pull something this sickly sweet.
そうだね。浩平くん、前に言ったよね。絶対に断るって。
But I want to be with you, Misaki.
ダメだよ。
I want to be closer to you than anyone else. If you don't feel the same way about me, then of course you can say no. But if you have any feelings at all,
私はね、好きな人を束縛したくないんだよ。
oh fuck.
だから、浩平くんの気持ちに応えることはできない。
Because you don't want to be inconvenienced to me?
そうだよ。
If that's the only reason behind you saying no, I'm gonna be pretty mad.
でも、
I'm always going to stay by your side. And I remain there until the very end, no matter what happens.
私、バカだから。
Oh fuck.
言葉通りに受け取るよ。
Oh no! He can't keep that promise though. He's gonna disappear. Great.
後で今の言葉後悔しても知らないよ。
I won't.
本当に信じていいんだよね。
I know. Bathed in the glow of the moonlight, she slowly turned to gaze on me. The lights of the city sparkle with the myriad colors. I catch the expression of uneasiness on Misaki's face, so close to mine, and then... Oh. I lean in and meet her, we kiss. Alright, it got me one tear. Only one. So we did like 4 routes so far. This is the only route that made me shed only one tear. That's about it. There's a feeling of softness as our lips briefly and barely touch. There's nothing more than a simple kiss. And yet I feel as if time stops in front of the window, the two of us illuminated by the city light shining in through the window. As I seek out a connection with the person I love, Misaki. I loved her so much, it hurts. She's so beautiful and so kind, and so much stronger than anyone I know. I can feel the warmth of the person I love through her body underneath my hand. And then...
浩平くん。
She calls my name, clearly bewildered. I'm a dismal, dirty coward, but right now all I want is her warmth. H scene! Oh, holy shit! She placed her hand on the wall behind her before sliding down into a sitting position on the floor. I follow suit, straddling her legs before leaning forward, wrapping my arms around her. Her body, which I only hugged once before, feels far more slender and softer than I remembered.
温かいね。
Oh, she also has her arms wrapped around me. I can hear her voice in my ears. I can feel her soft body in my arms. Misaki.
浩平くん、私も女の子なんだよ。
Wait a minute, wait. She said she's a girl. I know.
恥ずかしいんだよ。
That doesn't diminish my feelings for you. She might be older than me, but that doesn't change how pretty and kind she is. How unbearably adorable she is to me. So sweet, in fact, that all I want to do is hug her like this forever and never let go.
ねえ、私変じゃないかな。
She whispers quietly, her gaze downcast. Your personality certainly is.
性格じゃなくて。
I can tell she's pouting by her voice.
私 自分のことが一番わからないから、私が知ってる私は小学生の私までだから。
Dang, cause you never seen what she looks like now, huh? Don't worry about that.
本
Yes, I guarantee it. Though I don't know how much my opinion actually means in this situation.
当いいよ、浩平くんがそう言ってくれるのならそれで十分だよ。
Hearing her says that makes me really happy. Can I touch you, Misaki? I blurt out before I realize what I'm saying.
変なことしない？
I probably will. because I love you, Misaki.
ひどいよ、そんなこと言うなんて。私も好きなんだから。
Oh, yeah, did it skip the H scene? Yes. Yeah.
よかった。
Damn, dude, this scene is beautiful, though. It's a really pretty scene. I like the fisheye view, too. She smiles, her cheeks bright red.
浩平くん、喋ってくれないから。
You know, Kouhei kind of looks like the dude from Rewrite, doesn't he? At least on the back. I mean, there's no one else here but me.
そうだよね。
She has a look of relief on her face, which makes sense. I can see that the person I love is right here with me, but she'll never able to do the same. Misaki. That's why I want to make love to her, so she knows without a doubt that it's me with her right now and not anyone else. Oh! I wrap my arms around her and pull my body against her. Misaki. I say her name again, voice squeezing her tightly. She looks in my direction for a moment, as if holding herself back. I hold on to her as tight as I can.
浩平くん。
Shit! Damn, dude, this is like the first route with good romance too. What the hell? We did 4 routes so far. Misaki got the best romance. Not to say it's a second, but I mean it's not a close second either. I think Misaki romance is way more well done. But not to say I had a really good romantic ending though. She has a tight grip on my shirt, tears flowing down her cheeks. She lives in a pitch black world. Her arms are wrapped tightly around my body, like she's desperately searching for me from within that darkness. I pull her as close to me as humanly possible, wanting to feel as much of her warmth as I can. I'm holding her so tightly that her body feels like it might break, as we savor the warmth of each other's bodies.
浩平くんでよかったよ。
Misaki.
今目の前にいてくれる人が。
Damn.
私を抱きしめてくれる人が浩平くんで、一緒にいてくれるんだよね。
Oh no! I will. Oh, the promise!
約束したんだよね。
I do.
後悔してないよね。
I'd taken the tears of her sight-lit eyes and her usual smile on her lips, and I, instead of answering her, I simply hugged her tightly once more. Why didn't you tell her the truth that you're gonna disappear? The moon is so beautiful. The window frame makes the radiantly glowing nightscape spread out before us, seen like a painting. That's a good H scene. Except for there wasn't no H scene. But if there was an H scene, I wouldn't be mad. That would make sense. Right? We did, previously, we did Mayu Road. Mayu H scene felt forced. That felt forced and weird. This H scene, it felt right. It felt in place. It felt normal. Hey, like that's the normal next step. That's a good H scene. That's a good. We gotta look up the Arthur again. This Arthur, this is not Jun Maeda, but it's the other dude. I forgot. I should remember his name. He can write some romance. This motherfucker, he's good, dude. The window frame makes the radiantly glowing nightscape spread out before us seem like a painting. I'm so happy that I'm sharing this moment in time with the person I love, even if it's impossible for us to be able to share the same view.
屋上行こうよ。
The roof?
きっと星が綺麗だと思うんだ。ダメかな。
Not exactly.
だったらね。
Okay. We stand in front of the door that leads to the roof. I push it open and the two of us walk outside. It's definitely late enough in the year that the night wind is bitingly cold. It blows through the links of the fence surrounding the roof, like thread through a needle. And yet the cold, clear sky provides a perfect canvas for the stars that shine brilliantly overhead. Misaki stands there on the roof, her gaze turned upwards toward those stars. Can I ask you something, Misaki? I decide to take a chance after a brief moment of hesitation.
何？
I know I probably shouldn't be asking her this, but I need to know. Have you ever grown sick of being alive? Have you ever been grown sick of living in pitch black darkness? Have you ever wanted to escape this world, to leave it behind? Have you ever wanted to die? I'm sorry. I don't know. You don't have to answer that. Just pretend I didn't say anything. But she turns her casual, carefree smile on me before answering.
あるよ。もちろん。
Oh. Damn, dude. Dude, we gotta look at fucking dude. This route is too good, dude. This is actually a good route. Her tone of voice is different, no different from usual.
もう二度と目が見えないんだって理解したとき、死のうと思った。先生や両親はいつか医学が進歩したらきっと目が見えるようになるから、だからそれまで頑張ろうって言ってくれたよ。でもね、私は自分の目が二度と光を取り戻すことがないって知ってたんだ。先生やお父さんやお母さんが嘘ついてるって。だからね、その時は死のうって思った。
She recounts this heartbreaking moment in her life, in the same tone she used to talk about the weather. She suddenly looks up at the night sky covered in stars with her sightless eyes.
綺麗だよね、きっと。
I remain silent, unable to even nod in agreement. I have no idea what to say after hearing her tell me exactly how she felt regarding never being able to see the night sky ever again. Then why? Why did she decide to stay? Upon hearing my question, she turned her gaze on me.
私ね、あんまり考えるの得意じゃないけど、その時はいろいろと考えたよ。ずっと一生懸命考えたよ。あのね、浩平くん。
I gave her a non-committal response to show I'm listening.
私ね、好きなドラマがあったんだよ。
The TV show?
うん。大好きな俳優さんがいっぱい出ててね。毎週欠かさず見てたんだ。1話見終わったら、その次が気になって、今度はどんな話なんだろうって考えながら1週間過ごして、そして次の週の放送が始まって、期待通り面白くて、また次の週が気になって、またいろいろ考えながら1週間過ごして、また面白くて、あの時はそれが日常で、私の全てだったよ。だから目が見えなくなった時、一番悲しかったことはね、そのドラマの最終回を見ることができなくなることだったんだ。
Dang. What an idiot, right? She says with a grin. Damn, I don't know. I wouldn't call her an idiot for that. There were times, everyone have a time in their life, right? It's just something you just have to learn to deal with getting older. But there have been times in my life where, even recently, where it just feels really hard to wake up in the morning, right? But then it'll be something as maybe small or insignificant, but what seemingly may be stupid to other people. For me, it was like a weekly show, a weekly anime. I will always look forward to a specific day of the week. And that 20 minutes will make me happy and, you know, joyful. And I'll wait for next week, looking forward, getting through the rest of the week, no matter how hard it is. Because I wanted to see what happened next on my favorite television show. So, she shouldn't call herself stupid for that. That's not something to be ashamed of. She says with a grin. Yet there's not even a single note of self-deprecation in that smile.
でもね、結局いろいろと考えているうちに気がついたらそのドラマの最終回が終わってたんだ。それを知ったのは友達からの電話だった。その友達は私の目が見えなくなったなんて知らないから、昨日のドラマ見たっていつもの調子で話しかけてくれて、私はうんともいいえとも言うことができなくて、ただ相槌を打つだけだった。もうすぐ私は死ぬんだって思ってたから。友達はずっとドラマの最終回の話をして、最後にこう言ったんだよ。最終回面白くなかったね。
You know, it's always like that, dude. You have little spoilers, but Ocean Code like that. AOT. Oh man, what else? Well, I like Guilty Crown. Guilty Crown didn't have a really good final episode. Or maybe I should rewatch it. Maybe I was too harsh on it. I should watch it sometime.
美咲が考えてたのと違う結末になっちゃったねって。美咲が考えてくれた話の方が面白かったよってね。そしたらね、なんだか悩んでたことがバカらしくなって、悩んでたことがバカらしくなったら死のうって思ってたこともバカらしくなって、なんだ私が悩んでたことはこの程度のことだったんだってそう思ったんだ。先生たちの言葉を信じてみるのもいいのかなって思った。
Realizing it is stupid to kill yourself not seeing a TV show. That's our will of living.
私は綺麗な光景を見ることはできないけど、でもその景色は間違いなく今自分が立っている世界に存在してるんだから、それを別の方法で感じることができるんだからって。だから今はこの世界が好き。別の世界に行こうなんて考えない。
She suddenly stops talking as she returns her gaze once more to the sky full of twinkling stars overhead.
ねえ、夜空。
夜空。
綺麗だよね。
I follow her gaze, looking up at the same sky. At the same time, I found myself able to answer her clearly. Yes, it's really pretty. She talks about her past, something I know she doesn't really like bringing up, like she's discussing her weekend's plans. But I know the truth, how she's gone through more pain than most people will ever experience in their lives in order to get to this point, where she can talk about it while that smile is on her face. Endured and then overcame it. She didn't run away, instead confronting the pain head on. I found the answer I was looking for.
ごめんね。変な話しちゃったね。
Dang, dude, we're back at 3D. I kind of missed the 2D. Thank you, Misaki.
どうしたの？
You're just as strong as I thought you were.
単純なだけだよ。
Will you go on a date with me tomorrow?
どこへ行くの？
Anywhere you want to go.
私が行きたい場所は怖いところなんだ。
I'll be there with you. I'll be there with you the whole time. Will it still be too scary, even with me there?
浩平くん、頼りなさそうだし。
Do you really mean that? She slowly approaches me.
商店街。それから桜の咲いている公園。
Of course, she'll be paying for everything, she asks at the end. That's doable.
信じていいんだよね。
Yeah.
信じるよ。浩平くんの言葉全部。
Good. She smiles happily at me as this cold wind blows against us underneath the clear night sky. Trust me, because I need this. So I need a little more time. Because I want to be with Misaki for a little longer. I give a silent prayer to the universe. Oh, dude, the universe gave him extra time. A fragment of my consciousness. I dream picking up the piece of my waking life scattered all around me. No matter how hard I try to scoop them up, they remain loose, slipping through my fingers. And yet I struggle as hard as I can to cling to them, desperately trying to pick up the pieces. I only have so much time left. The pieces that lie scattered around me are almost invisible to the naked eye. The fragments of my consciousness, my existence, which is gradually fading away. Pretty soon I'll have disappeared entirely. There's only a few hours left, but it's still time. Dazzling bright sunshine filters through the slight gap in my curtains. Warm rays of light. And then, the dawn of my final day breaks. I reach out from underneath the blanket in order to turn off the annoyingly loud alarm. Silence immediately descends on my room. I glance at my palm and realize it's covered in a layer of sweat. I wipe it against my pajama shirt. I look toward the window and see a warm spring sunlight. It seemed like a peaceful morning on the surface. I lie on my back and look up at the ceiling. Something that should be all too familiar. After all, I've been looking at it for close to 10 years. And I'm always assumed it would be something I continue to look up at for many years to come. I never thought a day would come where I never see it again. And yet, I'm glad I made it until today. Because it's a very important day. For me as well as Misaki. Because the experience we share today would be priceless. I get my wide awake body out of bed and change into my normal clothes. After getting ready, I look at the clock. Only have 10 minutes left until we're supposed to meet. Oh crap! I'm going to run to have any chance of making it. I hurriedly shove my wallet into my pocket. Just as I'm about to run out of my room, I remember something. Just in case. I turn to the page in the calendar hanging on my wall, which still shows February to March. It's already spring. That reminds me, it's going to be warm today. Along with a spring wind that flows through my open windows. Rustling my curtains, I can feel the warmth for the sunshine that fills my room. It's actually nice out for the change. I remove the jacket I put on without thinking before leaving my room. Head down the same route I take every day to school in the directions of our meeting place. I run as fast as I can, sweat pouring down my back thanks to the warm sun. A part of me is glad it's still early enough in the season for a slight cold breeze. I catch a hint of sakura blossoms in the air. It's around the time when they're all in full bloom. I glance at my wristwatch. I can still make it on time. I run down the sunny sidewalk under the clear blue sky, a cool breeze blowing around me. Finally, my destination comes into view, along with Misaki. Sorry, I lost track of time. I run over to where Misaki is waiting, completely out of breath.
いいよ。私も今来たところだから。
Oh! god. No. Where is it? What's his name? Naoki! Naoki Hisaya! Hisaya-san! Hisaya! Oh, Hisaya-san! God damn! Oh my god! Hisaya-san! What's this one? Sister. He doesn't write anymore. Dude! This is a good route! I'm sorry, Jun Maeda. No offense, Jun Maeda. Misaka! Nanase and Mayu. They weren't that good. They were okay at best, dude. Nanase was the best one, and that was like, okay. Dude, we just started Misaki? Oh my god. Hisaya-san. Ayu, Shiori, and Nayuki route, dude. Damn, dude, this guy's good. Who did Jun Maeda write for one? Not one. What's that called? Kanon. Oh damn, Makoto's hot. Mai's hot too. Who's Sayuri? Sayuri. Oh, he wrote Little Sister. Imoto-san. Sayuri. Oh, that's the librarian girl. Hisaya-san. Hey, good stuff, dude. Oh, dude, she's hot. I like her. She's my favorite character. Sorry, Nagamori. This time she gives me a real smile. I actually look at her as I struggle to catch my breath. Huh? Why are you dressed like that? I realize she doesn't look like she usually does.
私は昨日この学校を卒業したんだよ。
Oh.
それでまだ制服着てたらおかしな人だよ。
She got a point. She beams at me, her head cocked to one side curiously. I guess you're right.
うん。私は浩平くんみたいにずる休みじゃないからね。
Oh, he got school. There's a playful sparkle in her expression as she looks pointedly at me. I'm not playing hooky. I took the day off.
欠席の理由は？
I'm sick.
お大事に。
Thanks. I sniff loudly in response.
ねえ、この格好似合うかな？
Oh yeah! She said, "Oh!" She said, spinning in place. Yeah, it looks really good on you.
そっか。だったらいいかな。浩平くんが気に入ってくれたのならね。
She says with a grin. Her smile is so open and innocent, and yet it doesn't completely hide the unmistakable fear that lingers just underneath. She's returning to where she should have been all along from her world of relative safety. Time is starting to move forward for her once more. Well, I have very little time left. All I want is to be able to help her as much as I can. Shall we be on our way then? She slowly nods. Yet her gaze remained firmly fixed on me, an expression of unease on her face. Don't worry, I'll be right here with you.
で、つなごっか。
Of course. I take her hand while she's holding in my direction, in mine, squeezing it firmly.
ありがとう。
Then with a firm nod, we start walking. Our first stop is downtown. I'm going to disappear from this world today, but I want to spend whatever time I have left with the person I love. And until that happens,
浩平くん、どうしたの？
I promise you, didn't I? I won't let go. I pull Misaki along as I start walking, as puzzled expression still on her face from my unfinished thought. A conversation about nothing particular, her smile, and every single second that ticks by. To me in that moment, each piece, no matter how small, forms a priceless memory of our time together.
風が違うね。
She murmurs quietly.
屋上は屋上の風。商店街は商店街の風。場所によって風も姿が違うんだね。今までそんなこと知らなかった。知ろうともしなかった。
Oops.
きっかけはたくさんあったはずなのにね。
How do you like the downtown wind?
気持ちいいよ。
The clamor of customers shopping of nearby stores. The ringing of bells from passing bicycles. None of it matters compared to the newly discovered wind.
そういえばお腹すいたね。
I guess it's time for lunch then, huh?
確か浩平くんのおごりなんだよね。
Yep, I haven't forgotten.
嬉しいよ。
The fast food joint is still fairly empty. At least here, I should be able to afford whatever you want, even with the appetite of yours.
もしかして浩平くんひどいこと言ってる？
Just sit yourself down here, I'll be right back. I'm going to get us some food. She nods before settling herself down at the table. What do you want, Misaki?
浩平くんと同じものでいいよ。
Are you sure that's going to be enough? Don't feel like you need to hold back. I can get you the entire menu if that's what you want.
そんなことしたら次に来た時の楽しみがなくなっちゃうよ。これからもいっぱい来ると思うから。もちろん浩平くんと一緒にね。
Hearing her say that makes me so happy and so sad at the same time.
どうしたの？
Noticing my silence, she placed her hand on top of mine. Your hand feels so warm.
浩平くんの手もあったかいよ。
But if you don't let go, I won't be able to buy us some lunch.
ごめんね。
I feel her let go. I'll be right back.
待ってるから。
After eating a simple lunch together, the two of us leave the restaurant. We spent some time slowly wandering through the downtown core.
ねえ浩平くん、今私たちの姿を見た人が私たちを恋人同士だって思ってくれるかな？
Yeah, without a doubt.
嬉しいよ。
I only have a few hours left to be with her. And from the bottom of my heart, I pray that I can stay with her for as long as possible.
次は桜が見える場所だよね。
Yeah, let's do that. The park, which is usually filled with all kinds of people on the weekend, is about as empty as I expected on the weekday afternoon. The two of us take a leisurely stroll along the promenade that runs through the public park. Bathed in the spring sunlight, we enjoy the walk, our shadows chasing us over the pavement. It almost makes it seem as if time is moving slower than usual.
ねえ浩平くん、今日はいい天気かな？
She says so, staring straight up at the bright blue sky. I raise my hand to shield my eyes from the glare of the sun. It sure is. I nod agreement as I stare up at that almost impossibly blue sky that seems to stretch out forever. There isn't even a single cloud in sight. It really drives home the beauty that exists in this world.
やっぱり外はいいよね。空気が違うよ。
She takes a deep breath in and gives a big stretch.
私ね、学校の屋上が好きだった理由が分かったような気がするんだ。一番近い場所だったんだよ。
Oh,
私が
fuck.
憧れていた世界にね。
Damn, dude, Misaki. The sun feels so warm. Misaki bathes in those sparkling rays of sunlight.
いい香りだね。
She beams happily, her smile innocent and full of joy, because it's the best time of the year.
私、本当にバカだよ。どうして今まですぐそばにあるこんな世界に気づかなかったんだろう。ありがとう、浩平くん。
Sakura petals drifting through the sky. Misaki smile. They mean the world to me, and I have to leave them all behind. I know exactly where I'm headed. I look up to see clouds starting to form in the previously cloudless blue sky.
もう少し歩こうよ。
Sure. Oh, they're already selling ice cream. The ice cream stand seems to be set up at one end of the park.
日差しも暖かくなったからね。
Do you want some?
だったら私が買ってくるよ。浩平くんはここで待ってて。
Are you sure you're feeling okay to go on your own? I say, teasing her slightly.
それは年上に言う言葉じゃないよ。
She's grinning at me, though I can tell she's still somewhat upset. Fine, I'll wait here, so go get us some ice cream. I gave her a goodbye wave with one hand as I sit down on a nearby bench.
任せてよ。
With that, she starts walking in the direction of the old man's voice advertising his ice cream for sale. She suddenly stops and turns back.
抹茶とバニラ、どっちがいい？
I don't think they have matcha. They should have chocolate though.
そうなんだ。私好きなのに。
She lowers her head, legitimately heartbroken. I'm sure there's no food you don't like, Misaki.
そんなことないよ。らっきょだけは食べられないんだ。
I don't like radish either. But you eat anything other than that, right?
それで浩平くんは何にするの？
She firmly changes the subject. Vanilla is fine.
だったら私はチョコミントにするよ。
She turns around again, marches confidently forward. This way he disappears, huh? Oh no! Oh my god! Oh. Even I know at this point, I'm very aware of it, that the familiar scenery around me is disappearing, that the strength in my voice is fading, this trivial, ordinary moment lost in the sunshine, my favorite food, my favorite things, the TV show I watched yesterday, the lunch I ate today, her subtle quirks, and her elusive smile. Precious moments with someone who means so much to me. Trivial chit-chat, stupid jokes, unforgettable memories. The route we always take on the way home from school. The place where we first met. Gratitude towards a chance encounter. Towards falling in love. Towards the fact that she cares for me as much as I do her. I'm left with those memories. All the days I assume I get to spend with her are now disappearing. On top of the school roof, everything in that twilight world colored in shades of red. That place where I stood reflected in her lightless eyes, smiling at me. In the halls of the school, delighting in every chance encounter, leading to conversations about nothing in particular. A place where I discovered a new side of her, and where I began to fall in love with her. In the cafeteria, where we ate lunch together. A place where even trivial memories can make two people happy. In the library, at the end of that white misty corridor. A place where a childish promise was made, and her grief was put into words. In the park, where the two of us walk side by side beneath the falling sakura petals. Her warmth lingers in the palm of my hand as I disappear. I watch her walk away. The world around me grows hazy and dim. In the end, I don't have the chance to say goodbye. I'm so sorry, Misaki. I wasn't able to keep my promise, but I'll be back. I promise I will. And I hope you'll forgive me when the time comes. Goodbye, Misaki. Until we meet again.
お待たせ、 浩平くん、ほら見て、
Oh,
おじさんに一つおまけしてもらったよ。新発売のヨーグルト味なんだって。
this is pretty sad. Because she can't see. She doesn't know.
ねえ、これ私が食べてもいいのかな。はい、これは浩平くんの分だよ。
Damn, dude, she's talking to herself.
あ、どっちがバニラなのかな。
Oh, dude, I don't think I can do this. It's pretty sad. Oh, I can't see. Alright. Dude, it's worse than it was pretty sad when Mayu and him, you know, at the ending, and he disappeared too. This one's sadder because she can't see. She doesn't know he's gone.
わからないよ。
And she's scared too of the outside world.
はい、浩平くんが選んでね。どうしたの浩平くん。早く取らないと私が全部食べちゃうよ。そうだねえ、また二人でどこかに行こうよ。浩平くん、もうすぐ春休みだよね。私ね、行ってみたいところがあるんだよ。いっぱいあるんだよ。本当は目が見えるようになったらって思ってたけど、浩平くんと一緒なら大丈夫だよね。
Damn, dude. This is so sad, dude.
一日で全部は無理かもしれないけど、その時は次の日も出かけようね。次の日もまた次の日も。
I don't think I can do this. The tears, it just won't stop.
だってずっと一緒にいてくれるって
Oh
浩平くん
no.
約束してくれたものね。
Yakusoku. Oh, my glasses are getting foggy. I don't want to get it dirty. My glasses. Can I fit my glasses back in? No, I have to take it off completely. Because if I get my glasses wet, I can't see. It's gonna be a stain. Tear stained. Start crying with glasses sucks.
どうしたの浩平くん。早く食べないと
Oh man.
アイスクリーム溶けちゃうよ。
This is so fucking sad, dude. Dude, she can't see. Oh my god. Oh.
どうしたの？
I'm so sad for her, dude. What the fuck?
どうして何も話してくれないの？浩平くん、冗談だよね。
Damn, dude, that's so fucking heartbreaking. Cue the ending. Fuck! Oh my god. What the fuck? Dude. Oh my god, my shirt's so wet. Oh, Misaki. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. Who was the author name again? Hisaya Sama! Naoki Hisaya! Oh, dude, he did really, really good. What's his name? Hisaya. Hisaya. Misaki. Oh, the kiss. Naoki. Naoki Misaya. Damn, dude. That was the best route so far. Easy. Easy. No offense to Maeda. Damn, dude, Hisaya-san. Alright. Epilogue. Time passes like normal. It slowly goes by at the same speed it always has. Summer, fall, winter, and then it's a warm, beautiful spring day. I look up and I can feel the strong sunshine against my eyelids. It's really nice out, I'm sure of it. The warmth from the sunshine, coupled with a faint chill that lingers in the breeze, makes for a comfortable temperature. This is what you might call a perfect spring day, though it's still winter according to the calendar. As I walk along the path that runs to the courtyard paved with cobblestones, the reality of how fast the season passes by truly sinks in.
この先を右に行くと昇降口。
I start walking and conjure up a remembered image from a few years ago onto the pitch black screen in front of my eyes.
そして左は体育館。
And there's where I'm headed. I stop in front of the gym looking up at the sky. It's been exactly a year since the last time I stood here.
川名さん？川名さんですよね。
Someone suddenly calls my name. It's a voice I haven't heard in basically a year.
はい、お久しぶりです、先生。
1年ぶりですか？
Oh.
ちょうど1年前の卒業式以来です。
元気で過ごしているようですね。
おかげさまで。先生は今年も3学年の担任ですか？
ええ。本当は3年生の担任は嫌なんですけどね。
そうなんですか？
だって悲しいですから、教え子の旅立つ姿を見ることは。もちろん誇らしいことではありますけど。
はい。
それで今日はどうしたのですか？
どうしても送り出してあげたい卒業生がいるんです。
Oh, she still remembers him. She thinks he's graduating today.
あなたの後輩ですか？
はい。私の他には誰も卒業をお祝いしてもらえないかわいそうな後輩なんです。
そうなの？どうして？
多分日頃の素行が悪いからですね。か弱い女の子を一人残してどっかに行っちゃうような人ですから。
そうなの？
ほんとひどい人ですよ。
そういえば川名さん、
Oh,
髪型
fuck.
少し変えましたね。
The ultimate anime change of character development. The change of hairstyle.
ほとんど手探りなんですけど、おかしくないですか？
ええ、大丈夫よ。よく似合ってます。
よかった。
でもあんまり卒業式に参列するようには見えないですね。
そうですか？
どちらかというと
Date.
恋人に会いに行くみたいです。
Oh, koibi.
そんなんじゃないですよ。
川名さん、顔赤いですよ。
先生が変なこと言うからです。
I run into a teacher who helped me out so much. And then the graduation ceremony, which means so much to me, begins. Oh! Wait, how is that different from our other hairstyles? I don't know. I was sitting in the same spot exactly 1 year ago. I remember how my insides were a big ball of anxiety and the indescribable fear that gripped me at the thought of having to leave the only place where I've ever felt safe.
卒業生1組谷町。
I couldn't work up the courage.
卒業生4組
Miyako-jima.
宮古島。
But there was someone there with me who pushed me forward anyway.
卒業生7組天満。
And I was finally able to return to my world. The world I never stopped longing for. And now I'm in that world.
以上卒業生
Damn.
365名。
No Kouhei. No. You're forgetting graduate Kouhei Orihara. He made the total 366 graduates. Kouhei, no one's here for you. But I remember who you are. Just like you showed up to watch me walk. I'm here for you. I'm the only one left who can do it. I'm sure you know that too. Maybe I can congratulate you another time. I'll just say it to your face. So I hope my sentiment reaches you.
ありがとう浩平くん
Gratitude that comes straight from my heart. But if you don't come back soon, I'm going to grow to hate you. The ceremony ends, and this very important day along with it. There's a gaping hole in my heart. And as I try to fill it, I walk inside the school that holds so many memories. I'm heading to a specific spot. I walk towards it, as if it's drawing me in. It's the place where I met him for the first time. I stand in front of that heavy door, gripping the knob. Then I open the cold door that leads onto the school roof. The warm sunshine, carrying notes of spring. This is my favorite place. The gentle spring breeze blows away the winter chill that lingers in my heart. But the weather is going to be nice tomorrow, huh? That voice, that warm voice that unexpectedly calls out to me. It's one I know well.
そっか
The voice of the person I love.
今日は夕焼けなんだ
I can tell he's facing me.
夕焼け綺麗
Pretty enough. I give it a solid 65. I can hear his voice, seeming so close to me.
結構辛口な
Oh, man. Oh, the water. The tears.
待ってたよ待ってたんだよあの日からずっと
I'm finally back.
ダメだよ挨拶はちゃんと大きな声で
I'm back, Misaki.
おかえりなさい
Damn. Oh,
浩平くん
Misaki.
バカだよね私たちまだ昼過ぎなのに夕焼けだって
I know.
アイスクリームもう溶けちゃったよ
Yeah, that's too bad.
浩平くん卒業式サボったらダメだよ
I must have accidentally slept in a little too late.
ちょっとどころじゃないよずっと待ってたんだよ毎日待ってたんだよそれなのに
I'm sorry. Looking up in the sky, which is a uniform color, seems to stretch out forever. As I savor Misaki warmth, the person I love with all my heart.
そうだ
She looks up suddenly, like she suddenly remembers something before continuing.
これだけは浩平くんの前で言いたかったんだ
The person who means so much to me is right here. So I will walk with them into the future. With only a few memories of our time together. But I know there are so many more to come. I will make the most of the time I have left, spending together with the person I love. Does that mean he's going to disappear again?
浩平くん卒業おめでとう
GG's? Oh, they're gonna play the song. Dude! GG's, GG's. I might have to mute it. We'll let this one rock. GG's. Best row, best girl, best scenario writer. Hisaya-san! Yeah! Nah, at least for one. Sorry, Jun Maeda. This was so fucking good, dude. This clears all 3 routes. This beats all 3 routes from Jun Maeda. Easy. Dude, this is the first one that we chose. And it's the best one. Hisaya-san. Dude, this is a good romance. This is actually a good romantic visual novel. Right? With good relationship, good chemistry, good date scene, heartbreaking goodbyes, and a warm reunion. Warm, touching reunion. And plus, they kept the H scene, dude. The H scene doesn't feel out of place, doesn't feel forced. It felt natural and romantic, dude. Dude, I cried. This was a really good round, dude. My heart want to give it a 10 out of 10, but nothing can ever be a 10 out of 10. I think that's a good 9. No, I give it an 8. 8 out of 10. There's some stuff that they could have done better. I feel like the pink-haired girl should have had more of a major role, right? I feel like childhood friend could have had a more major role, Nagamori. And hold on, I might have to mute the next song. Yeah, I'll mute the next song because I think it's gonna get, you know. But yeah, I give it a 8 out of 10. The reason I give it an 8 out of 10 because they didn't tell us how she got blind. They just told us that in 6th grade she lost her eyesight. They hinted it a little bit that there was a forbidden room, right? The reference room, it was closed off, and there was an accident in school. It's obviously she's probably the person in the accident, but they didn't go into it. They just vaguely said, oh yeah, I lost my eyesight when I was in 6th grade. That's it. But then I do like the background story of her wanting to, you know, not live anymore because she lost her eyesight and how she gave up on life. I wish there was more interaction with her childhood friend. Right, Miyama. Can we look at Miyama? Can we look at new design Miyama? Because she's really pretty. I wish Miyama has a route. Damn, dude, Miyama, man. Hey. They should have. Damn it. Dude, drama club president. I don't even know that. So. They're helping Misaki. Wait, she's friends with Miyu. What the fuck? Stay. Oh. Nagamori? What's this? This is the English version. Oh, yo, maybe, right? But I wanna. Damn, she's the best girl, dude. What was I saying? Yeah, I feel like Miyama should have had a bigger role. I think she should have had a bigger role in the main story with Misaki. But yeah, that's the only 2 issues I had. Like, they didn't go deeper on how she lost her blindness, and Miyama felt insignificant in that route. Even though it seemed like she did play a huge role, she's the one that convinced Misaki pretty much not to, you know, to continue living. So she should have. I feel like she should have just had more scenes. But besides those two things, I think it's a really good row. I really liked it. I think it's good.
一緒に見ようよ。
I think my favorite character. So I did 3 routes so far.
アルバムを見るんだね。
We did Misaka, Nanase, and Mayu, right? And now we just finished Misaki. All characters have H scenes. At least in the original. I think Misaki is like the best one. Even though we didn't physically see her H scene. It felt so natural. They left it there. They didn't skip it. Because it felt natural. It's good. It's good chemistry. I like the dialogue. I like the interaction. I like the story. I like the dates. I like the heartbreaking. Man, that was sad as fuck, right? Because she can't see. How the fuck is she gonna know that he's gone? That was so sad. So what's her new hairstyle? It looks the same. She had like a little thingy? Hairpin? I guess. Yeah, she's pretty. She's the best one. She's my favorite character. Easy. I think she's my favorite character. No, I don't think. I know. Yeah, she's my favorite. I like her the best. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know how the other 2 characters gonna top. We'll do Miyu next. Cause it seemed like Miyu and Misaki talk to each other. They seem like friends. At least from what I saw. Like cause when Misaki and Miyu talk to each other, she's blind and she can't talk. So it's like difficult for them to communicate. I wonder if they're gonna have more interaction. But damn, dude, she might be the best. She might be the best girl.
あの時流れてた曲が聞きたいな。
No. This one. This is her theme song. So okay. So I know we're not at the end of 1, but I think, man, like I said, it's gonna be so hard to solve Misaki row. It's always the long black hair character that always seems to be my favorite. Alright. So I haven't finished Kanon, right? But so far I really like Naoki. Well, I guess Mai is the more traditional Japanese character. No, Naoki's more traditional Japanese. Because Blue is actually black hair, technically. At least for older animes. Well, let's not count Kanon yet. Because I'm not done with that. So, for Key Studio, well, at least with Jun Maeda involved. And let's add Rewrite, because, you know, Rewrite has a spirit of air, too. Alright. That's a spirit of air. I mean, a spirit of Jun Maeda. Air, my favorite character, was actually Sensei. Dude, Sensei is so godlike. Fuck you. Right. But I can't lie. Mizusa is actually my favorite. Damn it. I like the main character actually for that one. This one, I think it might be Fuko. Oh, I forgot about baby girl. Baby girl Kyo. Alright, never mind. She's pretty good. Damn it. Alright, never mind it. This one I already know easy. Kodagaya Yui. My girl, Kodagaya Yui. Only her boyfriend can call her Yui. Yui-chan. I love her so much. She's what does this mean? She's Asian, dude. I didn't even know that. What the hell? What was I gonna say? Oh look, there goes her nickname, Yui-chan. What the fuck? She goes by Elizabeth. I don't know that. When did it add this story? Is this in the DLC route? I don't remember ever calling her Elizabeth. Damn, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, she's like one of my favorite characters of all the stories. Kodagaya, Yoi-chan, she's the best. She's my favorite. I really like Lucia. Lustfully. I think my favorite is Shizuru. Shizuru ending so sad too. Isn't she the same way? Her ending similar to like every character in one, where she had to wait and learn to move on. Then we gotta replay everything. Little Busters and rewrite. This is before I started streaming, so maybe one day I'll replay it to go experience it with you guys. The problem is I still remember. That's the biggest problem. Lucia is so romantic though. She yeah, how do I say this without spoiling? Like Kotaro is the only guy she can marry. Really? Like she can't marry anyone else. Though how do I say this without spoiling? Whatever. She can't marry anyone else. Literally. Right? She either die lonely or marry Kotaro. Pretty much. It's pretty sad. Shizuru. Man, her shit is so sad, dude. I cried a lot. I think I cried the most in Shizuru ending. Shizuru ending had me bawling like a baby. Kodagaya ending is my favorite ending ever. Her true ending. She has two endings. She has her ending, normal ending, and then after you completed true route, you have to go back and replay the route for her. And then that's when you get her true ending. Can I have one picture, please? Can I have one picture of Shizuru too? No? No good? Please don't be hentai. Damn, dude, this scene. Remember this? Remember that. The confession. Yuri? What the hell? She makes me so happy. Nishizono? What's this one? I'm so sad. This song comes on when I said that. Oh man. I want to replay Little Busters and Red just for these two routes. Man, this a good ass route, dude. Misaki. Senpai. Damn, dude. I'm gonna miss her. That was a really good route. Hisaya Naoki. Good stuff, dude. Really good stuff. I hope you continue writing, but it doesn't look like it. It's been 20 years. Almost 20 years. I hope he's doing well. I hope everything's okay. Sorono method. Really? He's the creator of that? Okay. Crystar. Really? Okay, it's good to see that he's still writing stuff. But he's still doing video games. I guess technically visual novels are video games too. Okay, I have stuff to look forward to. I'm gonna make sure to remember that. Soto no method in this game. I'm a big fan. After the Misaki route, I'm a big fan. He did really good.
名場面集なんだよ。
Damn, dude. Well, what is your favorite scene? Obviously, I love the ending. The ending scenes are just so beautiful, dude. But I think I like this one. She's so cute, bro. Damn, dude. This one's so sad, though. Alright, GG's, GG's. Good job, Hisaya Naoki. Good job, man. Really, really good job. Thank you for writing the Misaki Kawana route. She's easily my favorite character in one. And it's easily my favorite route in one. I'm really glad I gave one a chance. Because if I never gave it a chance, I would never read Misaki route, and I never would have had this emotional roller coasters. So thank you very much. GG's, GG's. We're gonna do another route from one later, so be sure everyone to stop by. It's been cool. Play more next time.